Some people smile the brightest, yet carry the heaviest pain. They laugh in public, support everyone else, stay strong for the world, but when they are alone, their silence out loud. Today, we are going to explore the psychology of people who hide their pain and feelings, not on the surface level, but deeply, why they do it, what it does to their mind, how it shapes their personality, and why these people are often the strongest, yet the most exhausted souls in the room. This is not a speech about weakness, this is a speech about unseen strength. Point 1. Who are these people? People who hide their pain are not emotionless, they feel more deeply than most. Psychologically, these individuals often appear calm under pressure, rarely complain, avoid asking for help, downplay their own struggles, act fine even when they are breaking inside. They are the ones others lean on, but no one asks, who do you lean on? 2. The root cause. Why do they hide their pain? A learned survival mechanism. For many, hiding pain is not a choice, it's a learned behavior. They grew up in environments where emotions were ignored. They were told to don't cry, be strong. Others have it worse, so their brain learned one rule: emotions are unsafe. Silence keeps you protected. Fear of being a burden. Point 1. Of the strongest psychological drivers is fear of burdening others. They think, I don't want to disturb anyone. Everyone has their own problem. My pain is not important. So they carry everything alone, not because they don't need support, but because they don't believe they deserve it. C. Fear of rejection and judgment. Past experiences shape behavior. If someone shared feelings and was mocked, was vulnerable and got betrayed, opened up and was dismissed, the mind creates protection. Never open up again. This is emotional self-defense. 3. High emotional intelligence, low emotional expression. Ironically, people who hide pain often have high emotional intelligence. They read others' emotions easily, sense mood changes, understand unspoken feelings. But when it comes to their own emotions, they suppress them. Why? Because they believe understanding others is safer than being understood. 4. The strong one trap. Once the world labels you as strong, you stop being allowed to be weak. Psychologically, this creates pressure. You become the problem solver, the listener, the supporter. But strength becomes a cage, because now you feel guilty for breaking down. 5. Smiling depression and hidden anxiety. Many people who hide pain suffer from smiling depression, high-functioning anxiety, emotional burnout. They go to work, perform well, stay productive, yet inside, they feel empty, exhausted, disconnected. This is dangerous because no one notices. 6. The inner dialogue of such people. Their internal voice often says, just survive today, don't show weakness, handle it yourself. You've handled worse. This self-talk creates emotional isolation. They become their own therapist, but also their own prisoner. 7. Why they avoid asking for help. Psychologically, asking for help requires trust, vulnerability, hope that someone will care. People who hide pain often lack all three, not by nature, but by experience. They don't want advice. They don't want solutions. They just want someone to sit with their pain. But they don't believe anyone will. 8. The physical impact of suppressed emotions. Unexpressed emotions don't disappear, they store themselves in the body. Research shows links between emotional suppression and chronic fatigue, headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues, sleep problems. The body speaks when the mouth stays silent. 9. Why these people are often kind and empathetic. People who hide pain know what suffering feels like, so they check on others, offer support, avoid hurting anyone. Their kindness is not weakness, it is pain translated into compassion. 10. The breaking point. No one can suppress forever. Eventually, emotions overflow, burnout happens, or sudden emotional collapse occurs. And people say, I never knew they were struggling. That's the tragedy. 11. Healing begins with permission. Healing does not start with talking. It starts with permission. Permission to feel, permission to rest, permission to be human. Strength is not silence. Strength is honesty first with yourself. 12. Learning to express without fear. Expression does not mean oversharing. It can be writing, one trusted person, therapy, creative outlet. The goal is not attention, it is release. 13. If you are one of these people, hear this clearly, your pain is valid. Your emotions are not weakness, you don't have to earn rest, you don't have to suffer silently. You are allowed to be supported. 2.14. Message to the world. Be gentle with people who seem fine. Some battles are invisible, some strength is silent, some pain hides behind smiles. Ask deeper questions, listen without fixing, stay present. Sometimes, that's enough. Conclusion. Silent does not mean stronger. People who hide their pain are not stronger than others, they are just used to surviving alone, and no one should have to do that. If this speech resonates with you, know that you are not alone, even if you feel like you are, and if you see yourself in these words, maybe it's time to let someone see you too.